Welcome to the Instant Trivia Podcast, episode 1507, where we ask the best trivia on the internet. Let's get started. What year did Princess Diana divorce Prince Charles? 1996. Where can you find the magnificent temple Wat Tam Suea, also known as Tiger Cave Temple? Thailand. The name Tiger Cave Temple comes from the tiger paw prints that are found in one of the caves in the area. What is the name for a female fox? Vixen. In the year 1900, what killed over 8,000 people in Galveston, Texas? Hurricane. What year saw Jean-Paul Gaultier's first individual collection for women? 1976. What is the name of Alice's pet cat in Alice in Wonderland? Dinah? How many minutes is the recommended amount of weekly exercise for adults? 150 minutes. According to the Physical Activity Guidelines for Americans from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, what is the modern-day equivalent of Asia Minor? Turkey. What German composer was played by Gary Oldman in the film Immortal Beloved? Beethoven. What is the name of Natalie Merchant's debut solo album after leaving 10,000 Maniacs? Tiger Lily. What American fashion designer founded the Polo clothing line? Ralph Lauren. In which U.S. state can you find permafrost? Alaska. The fruit of the rose plant shares its name with what part of the body? The hips. Who said I was really too honest a man to be a politician and live? Socrates. What was Michael Jordan's jersey number for most of his NBA career? 23. Which U.S. state is nicknamed the Palmetto State? South Carolina. Which author and philosopher is known for his works The Plague, The Outsider, and The Fall? Albert Camus. How long did it take Marcus Notch Persson to create the first version of Minecraft? Answer. Notch released the alpha version of Minecraft in just 6 days, with a fully marketable version coming out 2 years later. What shape is produced by bees when constructing a honeycomb? A hexagon. What was the original working title of the movie Help, starring the Beatles? 8 Arms to Hold You. In what sport did Fanny Schmeller compete for Germany during the 2010 Winter Olympic Games? Skiing. Sculptor Gutzon Borglum created the design for what national monument in the U.S.? Mount Rushmore. What do Scandinavian country flags have in common? Answer. Crosses. The Scandinavian flags use different colors and slightly different designs, but they all feature one thing in common: a Nordic cross. whose 1863 novel Paris in the 20th Century was discovered in a trunk and published in 1994. Jules Verne's. Will Smith, Charlize Theron, and Jack Lemmon were all featured in what movie? Answer: The Legend of Bagger Vance. Q. Which American First Lady rode in an airplane flown by Amelia Earhart? Eleanor Roosevelt. In 1933, she left a dinner party to fly over Washington, D.C. with one of her dinner guests, aviator Amelia Earhart. Who wrote The Tale of Peter Rabbit? Beatrix Potter. In mathematics, which prefix refers to 10 to the power of minus 15? Femto. Who lived in Seattle's fictional Elliott Bay Towers? Fraser Crane. Which company introduced the Mangusta in the 1960s? De Tomaso. Which river runs through the Grand Canyon? Colorado River. What magazine was founded by Andy Warhol in 1969? Interview. What alien comes from the planet Melmac? Alf. What country borders Libya on the east? Egypt. Who played the title role in the 2013 film, The Great Gatsby? Leonardo DiCaprio. What NBA star was known for his signature spin move, the Dream Shake? Hakeem Olajuwon. The Orient Express is a train route between what two cities? Paris and Istanbul. What home run hitter was nicknamed the Sultan of Swat? Babe Ruth. Where did miners Graham Fagg and Philippe Cosette meet on the December 1st, 1990? Answer: in the middle of the Channel Tunnel as they broke through. From what language did English borrow the word soy? Japanese. In what city would you find the most famous street named Carnaby Street? London. Encephalitis is the swelling of what bodily organ? The brain. Who was great lyric poet who wrote poems to honor the victorious ancient Greek athletes? Answer: Pindar. He was from Thebes. Of the canonical 9 lyric poets of ancient Greece, his work is the best preserved. What is the second derivative of displacement? Answer: instantaneous acceleration. Taylor Swift grew up on what type of farm? Christmas tree farm. Which U.S. vice president became president when John F. Kennedy was assassinated? Lyndon B. Johnson. What is the capital city of American Samoa, a group of islands in the South Pacific? Pago Pago. Killer whales are more commonly seen on which North American coast? West Coast. Who played the role of Karen on the TV show Californication? Natasha McElhone. Who was U.S. President Ronald Reagan's first wife? Jane Women. That's the end of the show. Thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow for more exciting trivia.